Nowadays, it appears as if Mars is on everybody's mind. NASA hopes to send people to Mars by the year 2030, and SpaceX anticipates sending people there by the year 2024. But there are also a lot of issues. For instance, Mars' atmosphere primarily consists of carbon dioxide, which makes its surface too cold for humans to exist, and its gravity is only 38% as strong as Earth's. That makes reaching the surface even more challenging. How will NASA going to make it to Mars? Against such obstacles, how can we really expect to survive? Let's find out. The first phase of the mission, which involves traveling to Mars, can be completed in just 260 days when Earth and Mars are nearest to one another. The difficulty is landing on the surface of Mars once we arrive there. What kind of landing apparatus will safely bring our astronauts and colonists to the ground? So here's what Richard McGuire Davis Jr., Assistant Director for Science and Exploration and co-leader of the Mars Human Landing Site Study at NASA, has to say. Landers will have to dive deep into the Martian atmosphere and skirt closer to the surface than we have done in the past, since the Martian atmosphere is thickest near the surface. What happens once we reach Mars? NASA is already thinking about the type of habitat we'll need to sustain on the surface of this planet. In 2016, 6 organizations started developing potential habitat concepts. These ecosystems will probably share a few characteristics. They must be self-sustaining, protected from the thin atmosphere, and able to maintain life for long periods without assistance from Earth. In Davis's opinion, we'll need things like environmental control and life support systems, power systems, docking ports, and airlocks so that crew can perform spacewalks to repair things. Docking ports and airlocks so that crew can perform spacewalks to repair things that break, or to add new capabilities. The easiest method to make a habitation self-sustaining on Mars is to maintain food and medical supplies stocked, but with a thin atmosphere and little sunlight, it can be challenging to get something to grow. Artificial leaves with tough construction might be able to provide a first aid remedy. These silicone rubber leaves are able to convert a small amount of sunlight into the necessary energy to drive the chemical reactions required to produce substances such as medication. Methylene blue is currently being utilized as a photocatalyst to create medications that would accelerate a reaction. To bring the Mars mission from the drawing room floor to a financed mission with a start date, these proposals are merely the next step. Hopefully, Mars is just the beginning of our journey across space. It will be simpler to extend beyond this after we've waded into the solar system. Mars's low gravity makes it the ideal place to build and launch further deep space rockets. The only thing stopping us after we gain that footing is technology. So guys, that's pretty much of it. Are you excited after thinking of living on Mars? Let us know in the comments below. See you in our next video. Till then, take care.